Welcome to Silly Hour Podcast, where we try and be the silliest hour of your day. Even though it's not exactly an hour, more like half an hour, 45 minutes, but it's fine. It's fine. It doesn't matter. You don't got to stick to labels in order to succeed. So today, me, Diego, your host, Kyle. I looked at Nathan and said Kyle. Nathan, co-host, and Kyle,
Producer.
sound engineer.
Fuck you.
I'm going to change it every podcast. Sound engineer. So today's prompt, what would you do if you had a restaurant? Like fully decked out. Like I'm talking, what would the name be? What would the style? Would it be like some old 90s looking retro diner? Or would it be like the most 5-star Michelin, Gordon Ramsay loves it type restaurant? It costs $1,000 per each time you go.
I'm requesting to go last because I'm going to improv this.
Good.
Yeah, me too. I'm improving this as well.
All right, I'll go first to lay a foundation
I like
for
it.
you guys. Because
Good.
I wrote mine down really quick.
I kind of just
All right.
forgot.
So the name of the restaurant would be Little D's Meat.
And that's the Silly Hour Podcast, guys. Thanks for listening.
Little D's meat.
Little D's Meat, because I'm the owner of the restaurant. I'm
You're
my
Little D?
Yeah, my street name's Little D, and I'm gonna sell meat at the
Little
restaurant.
D got a little D.
A little deck.
Yeah.
Are you saying I have a small deck? I
Mhm.
mean, my house has a pretty big deck. That's all I'm gonna say. But
Anyways.
I'm saying so at this we would serve things with meat, no vegetables at all.
Okay.
Nothing. None of that.
So if
just
you're
meat.
vegan or vegetarian, don't go.
Don't go to Lil D's Meat.
Meat.
Don't go to Little D's Meat.
Okay.
It's all just meat.
Mhm.
And I made a little social media campaign for the restaurant to promote the restaurant. We hire celebrities to go in and do a TikTok of before and after. Inside the restaurant, so on the outside, it's beautiful. There's gonna be waterfall, statues with waterfalls coming out of them. Right, we're gonna steal of some of Da Vinci's work. I don't know what he did. I forget what he did.
Mona Lisa. Oh,
Yeah.
the statue or just paintings?
We'll
the
steal
Statue of
statues and
Liberty?
paint them. We'll
Oh.
steal everything.
Did Da Vinci make statues
I don't know, but that's besides the point.
or sculptures?
Yes,
This
I
isn't
don't know
the
something.
sculpture hour.
The sculpture out. So basically,
the Silly Sculpture Podcast.
it's gonna look really nice on the inside, red carpet and everything going in. And when you turn the corner, it's gonna be all run down. Floors are gonna be all gross and greasy and gunky. When you walk, it's gonna be sticky. Your feet,
like Krusty Krab.
kind of like a chum bucket.
Oh. Okay.
Think of the most disgusting place you've ate at, like a restaurant. Maybe it wasn't at the highest standard it could have been. Maybe rips on the seats that you sit on. Maybe
Taco
some of
Bell.
the cups. Actually, imagine a fast food restaurant. And you know how it's some places are really dirty and gross in some corners?
Yeah.
That, but the entire restaurant. That's what it would be.
But gourmet food.
Gourmet meat is what we would sell at Little D's Meat.
So a very beat down restaurant with
on the
very
inside.
fancy food.
Very,
Beat down meat.
Fancy meat, sorry.
yeah, we beat the meat in there. Guys, let's be professional, guys, and let's not. You guys are dirty minded. You guys are dirty. Stop. This isn't very podcast appropriate. Sponsors, we love family friendly here. Silly hour, sure, is the silliest hour of the day, but also your most silly and responsible.
Sponsors, I just want to make it clear that the explicit marking on our podcast is an accident, and we're working on fixing that
Yep.
with our
Anyways.
streaming services.
Anyways, inside run down, just super gross and greasy, but it makes that's the experience for the celebrity. They get to go in and they get to experience this not very fabulous lifestyle.
It's giving Pink Sauce. If Pink Sauce was a restaurant,
Yeah, basically, it looks delicious and appetizing, and you're thinking maybe I'll try that. And when you
and
do
then you
get
buy it, and
you get it, and it's exploded. Maybe it just is really watery or really chunky. Anyways, enough of the interior. The interior would basically just be really gross and dirty and grimy.
Yep.
If you went like this on a table, there'd be your finger would turn a different color.
I like a nice orange finger.
And it would cost a lot of money though. like at the restaurant.
Right.
So obviously we'd have like the usual stuff you'd see at a restaurant, like
Meat.
Like, yeah, meat. Lots of meats. Lots of like big meat there.
What kind of meat?
Let me tell you about the specials. Little D's meat pie. It's like what's a it's like chicken pot pie brought to a whole new meaty level.
Okay.
Sick.
Little D's sliders. It's 5 sliders with a pretzel bun that come with bacon and cheese. And it's deep fried.
You lost me at deep fried.
Sounds delicious.
And then we got Little D's heart attack.
Is that like what is it?
A hamburger that is deep fried, wrapped in bacon, and deep fried again.
That is a heart attack.
And then we got Little B's sandwich. Little
Who's
B's. He's my like co-owner. His name's Bubble Bass. So the Little B sandwich is a double, triple bossy deluxe on a raft, 4x4 animal style, extra shingles with a shimmy and a squeeze, light axle grease, make it cry, burn it, and let it swim. That's how you order Little B sandwich.
I feel like you quoted SpongeBob.
No.
Question.
Yeah.
Where are the pickles?
Hold the pickles
No, where are the pickles?
under the tongue. And last but not least,
still no pickles.
last but not least, Little D's salad. Now, I know what you're thinking, a salad. I thought you didn't allow
Yeah.
vegetables in your establishment, and you'd be correct. We don't. We don't allow that in our establishment. So basically this would have every single meat we offer at the establishment chopped up into lettuce-like pieces. There would be ranch, croutons, and even though there are bacon chips in there will be bacon bits, just for funsies.
Sounded like a really good salad.
Very nutritious.
Yeah.
I think the target for my restaurant would be definitely that celebrity. They go there, get some that we'll have an Instagram picture haul where they can take pictures with various meats behind them.
Right.
So yeah, they can go take a picture with a big hamburger, and there will be a sign that say Little D's Meats right above that hamburger.
I think Little D's Meats will be the it would break a record for the very first restaurant to be on
I agree.
to have an OnlyFans account.
Yeah, Little D's Meat would have an OnlyFans account. We would run our socials like very, like Wendy's in a way, where it's very, but
Wendy's nuts video.
okay. Cut the pie. I'm sick of this.
The pie.
Cut the podcast. Cut the pie.
Oh, the podcast. I thought you said the pie. I was like, Little D's pie?
Yeah, Little D's Meat Pie. That's what it's called. Little D. That's the special.
Scrumptious.
Scrum diddly umptious.
Yup.
All right. So I mean, I like how could I think eventually as we start the business, right? It's starting like maybe a food truck, Little
Okay.
D's truck, Little D's
What
meat
color
truck.
is the truck?
We'll have we'll get it like wrapped with like a picture of meat.
I almost said whose meat.
As in like who is meat or
no, like
who's meat?
who is meat?
Oh, yeah, good.
Like, what kind of meat would be on the truck?
I'm thinking maybe
What
like
variety?
You gotta be kind of limited. It's a truck, so
Yeah.
it's like
I think we.
Only so much space you can wrap,
You know how it's like.
and there's so
You
much.
ever see
meat.
those lots of meat. You ever see those like wallpapers where it's like the same picture kind of like going across?
Yeah.
So this would be
Or
like
yeah.
this would be like drawn pictures of meat with like eyes and like they're very animated, like just some meat on the truck, and it'd be like that same picture going across twice. Like maybe like a bacon strip, a steak, and like what else is there? Like a hamburger patty all standing together, like holding each other, and like the hamburger patty in the middle, bacon right here, the steak right here, and they all got like big smiles on their face, and it'd be like wrapped across the truck. So we'd start from the truck into our establishment once we establish like a name in the town. After that, you know, move to the place, and then Gordon Ramsay invites us on his show, and he's like, "Guys, this place is disgusting and awful. It would be a dishonor if I didn't shut it down right now." But then I give him some of my meat, and he thinks differently, and all of a sudden we got a 5-star restaurant, $1,000 like plus bill for every thing you buy, every single time you visit.
Good plan.
And then after that, we franchise. At this point,
I
we'll
would
be
love
viral.
to own a Lil D's meat.
Yeah.
Restaurant.
Exactly. Everyone would want my meat. So we'd start off like local, right? Small, humble beginnings into a big, meaty empire. That's what I'm thinking.
Empire?
Big, meaty claw empire. And then after that, we'd go overseas. We'd introduce Lil D's meat to everyone in Europe, Australia. You know. What do you keep?
I'm trying, dude.
No, wrong thing. It's right here.
It's this?
It's that one.
So, wait, do I twist it?
Yep.
Ta-da.
But
Sorry.
I kind of just gave my whole 10-year plan for this restaurant.
Oh, that's across 10 years. Okay.
Yeah, like you're stepping on my cable.
I'm sorry.
So yeah, like a bit of a 10-year plan for that. And I think it'll work. I think it'll go well and like excellent, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because you see a restaurant, Lil D's Meat, and it looks fancy and fabulous. At some point, your girlfriend's saying, "Please, we have to try Lil D's Meat. Please, we have to." And you're kind of being stubborn. You're like, "I don't know, babe. It's kind of expensive to try some Lil D's Meat." And you're kind of feeling threatened.
Disclaimer, I do not use babe as a pet name for my girlfriend. Thank you. That's all. I just had to disclaim that. What?
Bro's trying to flex. He has a girl. Nah.
Nah.
Got Riz.
See, I got Nate.
Yeah. So.
Let me hover hands. You know what
You're just sitting there like this is Nate's shoulder. You're just like
I want to get a picture with Amaranth and hover hand her. I want to hover hand her. I need to go to a TwitchCon, get a picture with Amaranth, and just hover hand her.
Anyways,
That's it. Sorry,
Moving on.
that's another dream besides restaurant business.
right.
But here, let's play out the scenario right here, Kyle. You're my girlfriend.
I'm loving where this is going.
Actually, I'll be your girlfriend.
I'm loving where this is going.
Come on, babe. Everyone's trying Lil D's Meat. We gotta go try it.
Don't call me babe. Sorry.
I want to go try Lil D's Meat, please.
No, we can't try Lil D's meat.
for our anniversary.
No, I hear it's disgusting.
Lil D's Meat is amazing. It's so juicy and voluptuous, and
How would you know?
because I've seen pictures on Instagram of Lil D's Meat.
How would you know it's amazing?
I've seen reviews, Kyle.
But it's your own opinion.
This is why you're ruining our relationship.
what does this come to, bro?
Stay out of this, Nate. Stay out of this.
We're not getting Lil D's meat.
This is why Cheryl took the kids.
Who is Cheryl? And when did we have kids?
Your side chick. Because you're not a faithful man.
Would you rather Lil D's meat or Big K's meat?
Little D's Meat, because he would treat me right.
Fine. Go have Lil D.
I'll go enjoy Little D all night long. I'll have Little D's meat pie, as a matter of fact. Maybe I'll try the double, triple deluxe wrapped 4x4 animal style with
3
a shimmy.
meat patties at once.
I'll have a ton of meat in my mouth tonight, babe. Actually, I'm not even gonna call you babe anymore for what you did to this relationship.
And scene.
That was beautiful. You did well.
Thank you.
Yeah, but
You should win an Oscar for that.
so Little D's Meat. It's really just like this amazing franchise, right? And that's many couples will start arguments over going
Just like
from-
that. Just like
just like how we
just
showed.
like that. Yep.
So,
We're great at giving examples.
Yeah. Maybe we should give like a Lil D Meat example. I don't like. Do you think for next podcast episode?
Now catch us on onlyfans.com/sillyhourpod.
Oh my god.
Second episode in a row, we've mentioned our OnlyFans account that does not exist.
It does not exist, by the way. We are all under 18.
Yeah, like, where it is
Disclaimer
not.
that we are all children, and this is
We're all minors.
Anyways, Little D's meat would be like really good, and a lot of people want to go. Not only like you see, and that's where the marketing comes in for Little D's meat actually, where it's like, oh, you see all these celebrities going, and you're thinking, I need to try that meat so bad. My mouth is watering over that meat right now. So, like, you take a trip, a little road trip. It could be 2 hours or so. Could be, 4 hours for people that are really desperate for some meat in their mouth. But
and there are
celebrities-
some desperate people out
there
there
are some
for meat in their
desperate people
mouth.
for meat
Yeah.
in their mouth, yeah. But that's what would happen, and I'll make sure. Like me personally, like I'd personally visit every single Little D's meat every month. Maybe there's one here in Massachusetts. I stay here in Massachusetts. One in California. I go to California, just to make sure Little D's meat is up to standards, and make sure it's not flopping around.
Like a fish,
Well, I mean,
like
A
a meat,
fish.
like a meaty fish.
like a meaty fish.
Fish got meat.
We got fish deep fried, wrapped in bacon, then deep fried again. But yeah, that's essentially what Little D's meat would be. Would anyone like to go next for the restaurant? Oh, Nate.
All right, well, bear with me. I'm improvising this, like, very much, but I should have prepared. But, I'm not responsible. So, let's,
This podcast was so last minute.
oh, yeah.
that's true.
Like,
it was.
I think it was
just
we
yesterday.
scheduled
we
it
were just
with, like,
let's
last
just record
night.
another episode.
Yeah.
And the other,
I'm
like,
down, though.
the first episode came out like the other day, and I guess I didn't think we'd make it to 16 listeners. Just saying, I didn't think we would.
I got a lot
To
of
those
people
16
DMing me.
listeners, W them.
W that. I
W
had
them.
like a lot of people DMing me saying that they really like
Oh yeah,
the
same,
podcast.
same.
Yeah, me too, me too.
Wow, how many people DM'd you?
I had people in person tell me, but one person DM'd me.
Who told you in person?
I'm not saying out there.
Yeah, tell me.
we made this
My
rule
bad.
last time. I'm not saying names.
I got my editing friends that really liked it. I'll leave it at that.
W. Yeah, I got
W.
I had like a lot of creative friends and
Mhm.
they left like 2 of them left comments on there. People.
I was
just
reading
DMing
the
me.
YouTube comments
Yeah,
and the comments on
They were very sweet.
Instagram too.
yeah, we got like a lot of.
I don't
was
read our
kinda-
Instagram DMs. Are there like
We have
like
we have a
good
lot
comments
of
in there?
Instagram requests. and
Yeah,
DMs.
so we just have like we don't accept the Instagram. We just look at them and we're like,
Okay. I get notifications for our Instagram.
Yeah,
so
me too.
when I see like people are DMing us, I usually think you'll take care of it, but
oh, I just don't reply to any of them. Like I look at them because I'm like, I don't want to reply.
I see people swiping up on stories. That's about
Yeah. That's mainly what it is.
Yeah.
We have 60 followers on Instagram. Like we started this last month. So I mean, I think that's pretty good growing. Me personally.
That is really good.
That's
Growing.
pretty
Like
good
we didn't even have like an episode.
And we didn't
out
have an
for,
episode.
Like
We had
3 weeks,
50
and
we
we
had
had like
50
50.
Yeah.
followers.
Oh yeah. There was like a lot of people, mainly from
W them.
like your guys' school and my
But
school.
I don't really care honestly. If you were,
I don't care who's listening, but we got listeners.
My mom
I
and
mean-
dad are gonna listen to this. I'm gonna be
I don't think
honest.
my parents have a listen. I'm
don't
kind
think
of grateful
my
they
mom-
haven't listened to,
Yeah.
especially for this one for Little D's meat. I promise it's just a restaurant, guys. It's just a restaurant
yep.
idea.
Mhm.
So yeah. Anyway, sorry about that.
Okay, my bad. I kind of
You can go.
went off topic, but so my restaurant would be called the Nate Way because the best way is the Nate Way. Pretty simple.
What the hell does that mean?
It's the Nate way.
The Nate Way.
Right. Okay.
Oh, yeah. You think your
So
way
it
is
would.
better?
Sorry, it would be called the Nate Way.
The Nate Way. Yep, that's the name.
Nate way. And what would you do at this Nate way establishment?
Make people go the Nate Way. And then
what does
so-
the Nate way entail?
I suck at improv.
I think it's a manipulation scheme
What makes
Damn, all right.
because
the
he's trying to make
accusation.
people go the Nate Way.
Uh,
I think he's manipulating
Kinda
people.
sounds
people
like a
that
cult.
want to go the Nate Way. See,
It does feel like
my
a
rest
cult. I think it's a cult.
a cult.
I think it's a cult.
You didn't even. I literally.
It sounds like a cult
all
so
I've
far.
said is the name and like the slogan, and you're accusing me of holding a cult.
Yes, I think
I
when you
am.
walk in at midnight and you go, Nate way, Nate way, Nate way. So some like refrigerator will like just slide like, and then you can just walk. down.
do you solemnly swear?
Exactly, like that's what like, the floor opens up.
hand on the Bible.
I'd go Nate way, and then I'd start like floating. I'd be like just like unconscious in the air, and then I'd join the Nate way.
Never
And
a
that's how babies are
manipulation
made.
scheme.
So okay, what exactly would you? What is this Nate way like? Where would it be located?
So
Like, what type of food would you sell?
the Nate Way would it'd probably start where we are, right?
Mm-hmm.
Not like literally in this room, but like
You open up, there's like a window right there.
but like no, I don't know what I could say, but and I would eventually my goal would be to expand the Nate Way and franchise it.
What you didn't tell us what
What
would you
is it?
sell?
What would you
Yeah,
s-
what
like-
is the Nate way?
The Nate Way, right?
Beef Wellington.
Okay.
What do you
The
sell?
Nate,
at the Nate
I'm
way?
gonna go
Snacks,
back.
ice cream?
I'm gonna go back. Okay, so the Nate Way is gonna focus on buffalo themed foods because
Buffalo, like wings.
like it could be wings, it could be like buffalo chicken, it could be like
Well, that's what
sandwiches.
buffalo wings are. Buffalo chicken.
Well,
Buffalo.
like a,
Yeah,
like a
buffalo.
sandwich.
It could be a buffalo sandwich. It could be wings. We'll have not everything's gonna be buffalo. We could have normal burgers. We could have normal chicken, normal wings, stuff like
So
that.
I'm imagining this place as sort of like a maybe like one of those places where you walk in and they just got like a football game on every like a ton of like screens and they just got football games everywhere.
But because
No,
it's
I'm gonna-
buffalo, it's like bull riding
No,
instead of football.
the Nate Way is going to broadcast the silly hour on the TVs. That's what they're gonna and you know maybe they'll broadcast some football, you know, to appeal. Maybe they'll broadcast TV. Who knows? But the Nate Way is to include everyone. Okay, not in a ritual manipulative way, in a nice welcoming way. You know,
So you're including. You want everyone.
I want everyone. Unlike you, I'm gonna include everyone. So, like, I'm gonna include vegetarians. I'll have veggie options. I'll probably just my goal is to just make everyone feel included, man.
Sorry, my place is for you know
For a meat, yeah.
for meat lovers united. For maybe people of you know high class. People like Keanu Reeves. What do you at Little D's meat?
Yep.
Keanu would have Little D's meat all in his mouth, and he'd love it. I think he'd love the meat pie. Anyways, sorry, were you talking about the Nate Way?
Yeah.
So-
So
Is this like kind of like maybe like a bar and stuff, like kind of
bar and grill. Yeah, you could say a
bar and grill.
Yeah.
Okay, okay.
And like I just like feel like not enough people feel included in this world. So I want the Nate Way to make sure everyone feels included. You know,
Can we get a W Nate for that? W Nate,
W me guys.
W Nate, W
W
Nate.
Nate.
Because me personally, if they're not rich, let them die in this. Yeah, you wait.
No, I am gonna have reasonable prices. Like I'm not gonna like be selling chicken for like $1. Like there's gonna be prices on it. Obviously, it's how a restaurant goes, how a
Yeah.
business goes. You know,
This goes.
but I still want to make sure everyone feels included. I'm gonna try and reach as many target markets as possible. For maybe younger kids that don't like buffalo, we'll have non-buffalo options. We'll have we can have different flavors of wings, different flavors of like chicken, all that. You know, different veggie options for it.
Let me know. What is the quality of? What type of how good is the quality of the cock there?
The what?
The
Quality of the cock.
Oh, the chicken.
Yeah.
the chicken.
Sorry, I'm not from here. We say things a little differently from where I'm from.
Yeah,
From New
so-
Jersey.
Yeah, the quality of the cock or the chicken. is-
How good is the cock? How good is the cock?
You tell me.
Anywho, but yeah, that's kind of it, really. I mean, what I was saying, like what people feel include, we'll have veggie options for any vegetarians or vegans. We'll have different like portions for maybe big eaters or like small eaters, because there's nothing wrong with that. But maybe because I just want to make sure that everyone just feels included, because that's the Nate Way.
Like, Nate could bring world peace. Just saying.
I think he could.
Just saying.
We'll see him on stage
Just
holding
saying.
like a,
He will have
Like
a
a
Nobel
Nobel,
Prize.
a Nobel Prize.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nobel Peace Prize.
and then while he's on stage, someone will come out with a big check that says Nate Way for like $1 million to go out to like tons of like charities.
Nate's
Yep.
going places.
It's
I'm
going places. Like maybe not Lil D's meat, but he's going places.
I am going
Going
places.
places.
Uh-huh.
So when you say like Nate Way and you would describe like the Buffalo, this reminds me a lot of like a Buffalo Wild Wings. Right? Have you guys been to Buffalo Wild Wings?
Yes.
No, you haven't.
I haven't.
Good.
Buffalo Wild
It's
Wings
really
have
bad.
heavily inspired my answer.
I have heard it's very bad.
The service
It's-
there is awful.
Service is
But
awful.
The food is pretty good.
Exactly. Yeah, the
That
service
is
is awful.
gonna be my unique selling points. We're gonna have better service than Buffalo Wild Wings.
better service, but horrible food.
It's the opposite.
Dude, Buffalo Wild Wings is like. See, I haven't been there in a while, so I'm not like I don't really like know if it's like good or bad. Like, but from like every time I see like Buffalo Wild Wings mentioned online, it's always something bad.
Yeah, so like I go to Buffalo Wild Wings, like normally I guess, like because me and my dad we love Buffalo Wild Wings, man. And like I'm not gonna lie, the food there is great. Like if it wasn't good, like we wouldn't go. But like
Yeah.
the service there is pretty bad.
Are you playing the crickets, bro? Bro,
But like
Come
yeah,
on.
the service like sucks at Buffalo Wild Wings. To speak.
I once heard a
yes.
poem about Buffalo Wild Wings.
Poem about Buffalo Wild Wings here.
Well, I mean the creator
Uh,
got canceled, so I don't know.
So we
Oh.
probably should not.
Okay, all
He
right.
made a whole video like animation. It was like, I want to go to Buffalo Wild Wings, and I want the service to be mediocre, and my fries to be cold when I get them. And I was like, so it was something along those lines. He took the video down though, but I really liked the video. Shut up. Okay, Kyle, you got something better.
We get it.
Go. Give me your restaurant
So-
right here, right now.
I don't think I could beat Lil D's.
Obviously,
But-
nobody can.
I'm gonna try. My restaurant is called the Jenna Ortega Lounge.
Is it getting hot here, guys?
Oh my god, it's a solid 69 degrees in here.
Tell me more. I need my water. Tell me more.
You know that meme of that like that
Well,
animated.
Shh, I'm listening. I'm listening right now.
The whole menu is vegetarian. Because Jenna Ortega is in fact a vegetarian.
All of a sudden, Little D's meat is Little D's vegetarian. All I'm saying.
Lil D's meat? No, Lil D's veggies.
Exactly.
I
We
didn't know
got.
she was vegetarian.
We got.
I didn't either until I was just on my phone looking it up.
Are you serious?
I'm dead serious. I actually looked up Jenna Ortega's favorite food because I wanted to tell you guys what would be on the menu, and here is what would be on the
Okay.
menu.
Okay.
The special. We're gonna call it the Jenna.
Mhm.
Okay.
The Jo.
The Jenna.
Maybe the OJ.
Nope.
OJ.
That's actually the
And
number.
it
That's
gives
the
you
number
with
one
a
drink.
It gives you a
That's-
glove with each meal, and you gotta try the glove on.
And if
The glove
and if
doesn't
the-
fit.
If the glove doesn't
if
fit.
it doesn't fit, you get a free meal.
If the glove does fit, you get a free meal.
If it does, oh yeah, yeah. If it, if it doesn't
If
fit,
it does fit, you get a free meal.
if it does. Yeah, yeah.
Well, if the glove fits.
You can see here the glove doesn't fit. Okay. Sorry. The Jenna.
So the Jenna would
Uh-huh.
consist of broccoli, falafel.
falafel.
That I don't fucking know. That's what her favorite food is.
She likes brought.
Broccoli, falafel, vegetables, soups, and a beignet.
What is that?
I don't know.
She likes eating bidets. A beignet.
A
Bro's
beignet.
relying on
beignet.
It
Google
sounds
right
like
now.
bidet.
I don't know what a beignet is.
Me neither.
Do you know what a bidet is?
That's the toilet thing.
Yeah. So she. I think
That's
that's. I think
the-
that's what it is.
That's the thing that sprays your asshole.
I want one of those. I want a bidet. I'm gonna be honest.
I want to see a heated toilet seat.
Do you know Ludwig sells
Dude, the two-seater
bidets?
from the Awuga tank, man. I actually want to
Yeah,
see that, man.
I forgot the
The
two-seater.
100 Thieves compound, all their toilets have bidets.
Damn right. I need to join 100 Thieves.
Don't we all?
Yeah, see Ms.
That's
Valkyrie.
Valkyrie's company.
See
that's
Ms. Valkyrie.
Yeah, we love Valkyrie here, guys.
So
We
at
love you.
the Jenna Ortega Lounge,
Mhm,
the
OJ.
drink is OJ. That's her initials
Oh,
backwards.
oh, yeah, yeah.
that's-
The OJ drink?
The OJ drink. Yeah.
And is it like maybe like a red colored drink? By any chance?
No.
No?
It's orange.
Oh, okay.
Oh, well, I thought what if it was like purple? Or like, why not purple or like green or
It's orange.
like blue? Okay,
It's orange.
all right.
Okay.
fine. Yep.
Very, very confident and firm with that
Yep.
answer.
Yeah. Yep.
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 Okay.
And anytime you order the OJ, get a free glove.
Free glove.
Oh, I forgot to mention. Anytime you order the special, the Jenna, it's about $1,000. First of all, unless the glove
sense.
doesn't fit,
That's the glove. Is
or no, unless the glove does fit. Sorry.
that your
and-
foot?
And you, yep,
Sorry.
and you get to go into the private room to meet Jenna.
So she's just there at the restaurant all
But
day,
but
every day.
yes, but you can only
Except for Sundays, because that's the Lord's Day.
correct. We're not even open on
It's
Sundays.
Jenna's
We're
day.
not- it's Jenna's day. We're not even open on Sundays. But if you do order the Jenna and the glove does fit,
Yeah.
you do get to go into the private room with
And you get to meet
Jenna.
Jenna.
I just like hard swallowed just thinking about sorry.
Yo, bro,
Yo!
chill. Calm down. Calm down, dude. Calm down. Chill.
Sorry. I need to compose my anyway.
Guys, look at on here. It's just me.
Yeah, you get a little private room with Jenna.
You get to eat your meal in there?
You bet you get to eat your meal in there.
Maybe it's worth it.
I think it is.
I gotta find ways to shrink my hand.
If the glove fits.
I gotta find ways to shrink my hand now.
You mean grow your hand?
No, I want my hand to be small so it fits in that
No,
goddamn
won't,
glove.
It won't fit in the glove. The glove's huge. The glove's gigantic. Anything for Jenna.
Wait, so that means every single meal is free?
No.
Imagine if Jenna Ortega
You said
was
if the
actually
glove
listening
fits, you
right
get a
now.
free meal.
But the glove's big.
So wouldn't that mean more? Wouldn't that mean free meals?
So you're not making
Why?
any
Why?
income.
Why?
Because you're gonna put the glove on and it's gonna fit because it's a big glove.
Oh yeah, my glove will fit. I don't know if anyone else's would fit.
I'm lost right now.
I'm lost right now as well.
Jenna Ortega
So,
Lounge,
if
where
you-
you get
okay.
overly obsessed
you-
over Jenna. Like
There's gonna be pictures of her all over the place.
Oh yeah, of course.
this
Yeah.
we sound like such a creepy podcast, guys. This is all
Okay,
this is all
okay.
jokes.
Okay, yeah,
Okay.
you're right. You're
I
right.
don't I don't condemn Kyle wanting to do a Jenna Ortega Lounge. That
When we
but
have to put another disclaimer at the beginning.
we're gonna have to we're gonna have to
Dude,
put
I
another
was
episode.
stressing over that last one because, like, okay, like maybe
Guns and
exactly, yeah, yeah, exactly. Because I'm like, what if someone sees this and they're like, they're planning an attack, and I'm like, dude, we are not. We are not. We are not.
We are
See,
not.
That was one thing I wanted to make clear. We're not. And when I was editing this, I was like, I was like, uh-oh. And then when Nate started going in like such detail about, and I was like, I sat there with my jaw like wide open. I was like typing up an excuse to put in the video.
That's like one of the biggest Walking Dead quotes. That's why I put it.
I
in.
know.
didn't wanna,
I
like,
know.
I don't want to seem like I'm gonna. Push
Don't say that shit.
Another disclaimer, guys. We're in a fictional universe. In a fictional
We
fictional
do
world.
not really exist.
Exact. We're
fake.
We're like in Minecraft.
We live in Minecraft. We are coded by Mojang.
I'm out here like.
That's Roblox.
Boom, boom.
Anyway.
Anyways.
I don't have this. There we go.
No, but I got that Minecraft with like mods. You ever see those like animation mods? You know what I would watch the Minecraft like music videos. Like maybe like Take Back the Night or something.
Take back the night.
And I would see him doing parkour and I'm like, dude, how can I do that in Minecraft? Because it looks cool.
Dog,
Like the castle's breaking, he's fighting Hero Brian, he's like jumping on blocks and stuff to like go and fight Hero Brian. I'm like,
dude, how did we get from Jenna Ortega's Lounge to this?
Sorry, I was just thinking about
Like
Minecraft.
our viewers are probably completely lost right now.
Sorry, this is how my brain is.
We don't have viewers. We have listeners.
Oh, my bad.
I'm actually on the YouTube channel and the Spotify. There's video on Spotify.
Spotify, there is video. That's true.
Mhm.
I don't listen on Spotify. I listen on Apple Music. Shut up.
Okay.
Apple Podcasts.
Apple Podcast.
All right, well, talk more about the Jenna Ortega Lounge.
Sorry.
I'm done.
You're done with the
Done.
Jenna Ortega Lounge?
That's it. That's all it would be. I think it's pretty good.
How long have we been recording? I haven't been counting.
45 minutes.
That's good.
45 minutes?
Yeah.
Well, that's a wrap, boys. That is a
Let's
wrap.
go do a cooking stream.
Let's go do. We're gonna do a cooking stream. Actually, let me do a quick plug. Twitch.tv/Diego Awuga.
DIEGOAWOOGA.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Just in case anyone was having some difficulties.
Spelling issues.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I guess that's the second episode complete. That's
Yeah.
pretty good. And now
This is
so-
I personally like this one more. Than
I
the
like
first,
this one a lot more. I think it was more structured, and I
Yeah.
think we did well with it.
even though we totally went off topic.
But towards
I
the
love
end.
how it was less planned, but it was still like the structure was
Yeah,
better.
it was
Yeah.
less planned than the last one, but it went way better.
Yeah.
God, maybe we just gotta raw dog it.
Don't fucking say that. I hate it when
We
you
gotta
say
raw
that.
dog it.
I hate it when you
That's the
say
second
second
that.
raw dog
episode
it.
in a row.
I
he
hate
said
it when
that.
you say that.
We're gonna raw dog it.
It's so bad.
I think-
Don't stop saying it.
I think we should have like a bowl with like questions. We pick one out during the start of each
And
episode,
then we improv the whole thing.
and then we raw dog it. Yeah.
God.
We grab that question from the back. Okay, basically what I'm saying is that Kyle was right, and I don't like saying that. But instead of having what our goals are for the year at the beginning, I decided to put it towards the end just so you can enjoy the sillies better. Anyways, thank you for making it this far, and I hope you enjoy our goals and you find them interesting. All right. Yeah, so today, here, Kyle, I know you were like, this is going to be boring, but come on, let's start off with our goals. It's the new year. new me,
Fine.
and I think it's a good chance to talk to our viewers, to express our goals for this year. I'll go first.
Please don't click off of the podcast.
It's not going to be. Come on, God. They click on the podcast for us and for sillies and laughs, you know. But sometimes to be silly, you need some seriousness. Anyways, for this year, I guess let's talk goals for the podcast, right? Let the viewers know. So if there are ways they'd be able to help, such as sharing the podcast and giving it a good rating on Spotify, So our goal would be to have at least 10 ratings on Spotify. I think that's a good goal. I made
For
that
the
up on the
year?
spot.
For the year.
I made that up on the spot. I'm going to be real. I didn't write down any goals.
I didn't write down any goals either. I didn't write down my prompt
Actually-
either. I thought I was going to be good.
Yeah,
at
I'm
keeping
three
this-
now on
like,
my
I thought I
prompt.
was going to be really organized for this podcast, but I'm already failing.
That's fine. Hey, with failure, sometimes you got to take a couple L's
To succeed.
to get that W.
Yeah. Okay.
Anyways,
2 L's equals a W.
exactly. You got to take a couple L's, like
That's
I
right.
said.
Yeah.
Actually, I did write down our podcast goals though. When before we even recorded the first
Right,
podcast,
I like briefly remember it.
I don't
Here.
know if I remember this, but
because you weren't there.
Okay.
'Cause someone
Yeah,
was
'cause
busy.
oh,
yeah,
right.
someone
I
was
know.
absent.
Yep.
Yep.
Anyways, a couple of goals, like a bit of a. We already got one of these goals. We got 2 of these goals down actually. I'm not sure if it's exactly for like the year. I guess just like more general goals for the podcast.
Okay.
So I wrote down like a list of listeners going up by like 5 or like 10, whatever, right? By 5. But anyway, that doesn't matter. So basically, I wrote down we would want 5 listeners, 10 listeners, and we already crushed that.
We already
2
crushed both of them.
2 crushed. So our next goals are going to be 50 listeners, 100 listeners, 500 listeners, and then 1,000 listeners.
I like it.
Yeah.
So just going up pretty steady.
At what point do we drop merch?
Ooh.
How many listeners?
I think 500.
Okay. I was thinking that too.
I think 500 is a good number.
We get silly hour merch. That's,
Mhm.
Silly
that's
hour
aw- That
merch.
sounds
Um,
amazing.
So, and then some of the other goals is to stay consistent with the podcast. I think we've been pretty good with that because we dropped it last week, and now we're recording to drop for this week. And I don't know, even though
giving up anytime soon.
We're here again, which means
Mhm.
we probably won't wash out.
yeah, I was yesterday I was getting kind of scared. I was like, oh my God, like it's been a little bit since we recorded because we recorded that podcast in December, like
Mid-December. Because
Yeah,
I remember
or-
it was like the 13th or something.
yeah, something like that. And then we hadn't recorded for a bit, so I was getting kind of scared. I was like, oh, what if I get bored of the podcast? But like now that I'm here, I feel good about it again, right?
Yeah.
And then so staying consistent is a thing that we want to do.
Mm-hmm.
We want to get a brand deal. That would be really cool. A brand
We
deal.
almost had
because
one too, didn't we?
We almost, but it, like complications.
Yeah.
Got it.
I also have guest sponsor, kind of like the same thing, but I guess also maybe partner with a thing would be really cool.
Okay.
But if we do get partnered, we wouldn't be able to record here though. Like that's a thing. But the partner would take care of it.
What do you mean?
Like how a podcast I listen to, the Colin Tamir podcast. They're they're partnered with LinkedIn. Like their podcast is like LinkedIn basically like supplies them, or not I
like
don't know.
Sponsors.
Basically right.
Like
where it's
funds them.
Kind of like funds them a little bit.
Okay.
Or it's like I guess I don't know. There's just with like LinkedIn, right? That's all I like. So maybe something like that would be cool. Like what if we get with like LinkedIn?
So why don't we put? What if we put like LinkedIn like signs everywhere?
Just cover the whole room in LinkedIn.
Well, we can't make money using this equipment, So like that's the thing. That's like
Why? Because it's road.
No, because
do you want to get a LinkedIn caster?
Because the place we're recording at is a non-profit.
Oh,
So
I see.
That's the complication. But if we
that
get
makes sense.
get taken by some company, we could possibly maybe do the podcast somewhere else.
Okay.
But that would probably be a bit. So sell merch is another goal.
I mean, at that point, we made enough money to buy our own equipment.
Yeah, most likely.
Yeah.
Most likely. Better mic arms.
The first that we walked into the studio, the first thing Diego said was, "Damn, these mic arms."
I don't like them. They suck. Respectfully, though, because they're kind of like gross and like they're very creaky, and they don't hold these microphones up pretty good. But I don't know if that's the mic. The microphone's just a heavy mic, but I'm just saying if we
sensitive.
if we had a Rode PSA 1, all I'm saying we wouldn't have these problems. Anyways, sell merch. I want to get invited to something. I want to get invited to like a convention. Like I want all three of us to go.
He just wants creator badges.
I want
a creator badge too.
I want creator
too.
badges.
Yeah.
I applied to PAX and they said by confirming this you'll be 18 when you get your badge. I click confirm anyways. So
and you still got a badge.
I'm waiting on that email to see if I got a badge or not.
I thought you already went. Oh, you're talking about this year?
This year. Which doesn't make sense. Why you got to be 18 to be a creator, but I can go?
Yeah, that's
like,
silly.
That's so stupid. Anyways.
That's silly.
I want to get invited to something, though, and I want to have, like, a panel.
Can I record your PAX vlog for this year? Bring me with you. I'll pay.
If they get me, because last year they gave me badges to give out. Like, they gave me 3 badges, so I could give one to you and Nate, and we can all go together.
Yes.
Gotcha. Like, as the Silly Hour podcast?
Yeah, we could go as the silly. Or you might have to apply for yourself.
Send me the link. I don't care.
Yeah, I'll send you all links, and we can just register. You guys can register under a podcast.
Okay.
All right.
I like that.
And then we could all go together. Yeah, anyway. We can.
That's the point.
And then I had the last goal, these were kind of like pretty like whatever. And the last goal was to collab with another podcast.
Okay.
I think that'd be really fun. Imagine that.
I mean, I don't know anyone that also, makes podcasts.
Yeah.
Like,
I just see TikToks on my For You
Personally.
page, and I hope one of
okay.
them maybe would be fun to collab with. I don't have anyone specifically in mind,
gotcha.
But
Just in
general,
yeah.
I guess.
Gotcha. Okay.
All right. Now that we went over the goals, time for the silliest hour of your day.
Woohoo.
It's disgusting.
So
Let's get this show on the road.
let's rock and roll.
Let's get this road on the show. Yeah, I said that.
Can you play the crickets? Is he gonna play the one with our address? No.
Yahoo.
Oh my god, dude, I got so scared. Wait. Oh, okay. Kyle. Oh, I might have to bleep that.
Bleep that.
I might have to bleep that. Nathan. Bro, you're doxing everyone, guys. Okay, so before the podcast started, I went through on the road. Like, this is the
Roadcaster.
Roadcaster.
Yeah.
Sorry, because the mic and that have very similar names. Anyways, but I went on the Roadcaster and I made my own like soundboard using my voice. So he just heard was me saying Yahoo. Oh my, my voice. Are you texting while on the podcast?
Nah.
I was reading my email.
Oh,
and
there's
I dropped my phone.
Anyway, guys, that is the end of the Silly Hour podcast. Twitch.tv/Diego Buga. I want to do more IRL streams with these guys here, right? Yeah, I mean that's it. I don't know. You guys got anything else to add?
Follow us on socials.
Yeah.
At Silly Hour Pod.
On literally everything: Twitter, Instagram, TikTok,
All of it.
all of it.
Yep.
So yeah, that's the end of this one. We'll see you next week. Maybe. I don't know. We're not promising anything. We just gotta be consistent.
Yeah, last time we promised
Alright.
not we had to cancel, but
There we go. One at the start, one at the end, baby. Anyways, peace.